Greetings, my lovelies. I wanted to work on week 2 of reconnecting with my Gothic tarot deck. It is kind of dark. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, so the prompts from the Going Back to My Roots Tarot Challenge by Moonflower Moments is for this week a lot of writing, it looks like. We have the inner weather where you pull a card each day and see what you feel and what energy you feel in different parts of your body. I will not be showing you all the cards I pull for each day, but I will pull a card for today and go through that. The second prompt is seeking clarity, picking a card to represent the biggest goal right now. So that's nice. So let's get to this. I am going to just shuffle and see what card comes, and then we will see what the senses are going to come up with. Five of Cups. So what I'm feeling from this card is a I feel myself in his presence, but this light around him makes me feel a cool breeze. It feels emotionally like it is one of sorrow and just wanting to hold on to things that need to be let go of. I also feel a little bit of hope for some reason when I see this card. The bird right here feels like it is being protective of the man. And like I said, I feel myself being the man in this card. So I feel protected by this bird that is trying to ward off evil and uh, misguided energies that may be brought towards me as this character. And the darkness that's enveloping this character also feels like it is almost overwhelming, like a cocoon of void, as if one might say. And that is what I feel when I get the Five of Cups. Let's see. This next card is what is my biggest goal right now? And I am looking for a specific card. I'm looking for, let's see if I can find it a little quicker. Swords, Wands, Pentacles, Cups. Swords, Magician, Swords, Wheel. Empress. There we go. The Empress card is the representation of my biggest goal right now, wanting to, be the best mom and things of that sort. And she's a great representation of that. How to keep yourself together and just move forward day by day. So that's always the goal. Let's see. Prompt number 3 for this week is shadow searching. So, looking for the card that makes me uncomfortable and trying to figure out why. So, let's see. This is coming from a deck that makes most people uncomfortable. Let's see. Is there anything that makes me really uncomfortable? I know there's one card I just usually just go past and trying to, not that I don't like it, it's just, let's see if I can find it. King of Cups. There we go. In this deck, the King of Cups is very foreboding for a person who's supposed to be representing someone who is in full control of his relationships and his emotions. You can still see that that is being shown here, but he also just seems very unwelcoming, and that rubs me a little bit the wrong way. But it's in key with this deck, so it's interesting to see that I guess in this deck he seems less in control through um, any happy points of view. It seems more like he's tyrannical, and that's why he is in control. And I think that's what makes me uncomfortable is him being a tyrant in those relationships and emotional things as opposed to him just being chill. So there's that. Real world sites. Now, this one I was trying to figure out where could I go because it's not like I live in a European country where there's Gothic cathedrals or anything like that. But I am filming this on the full moon at nighttime. So that those are imageries that I would be able to find in these cards is, you know, even here and here we have the pentacle on the, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. It's a pentacle. There we go. And then on the pentacles. And then, like I said, full moons. There's got to be one in here. And then, see, full moon. So that is my real world for this deck, just due to the fact that it is filled with mythical creatures. And again, I don't live in any old-timey Europe, European country, and I'm not going to a graveyard today. So that is some stuff that is in my immediate surroundings that match something in the card. Is the full moon. And then the last thing for this is the letter to now. Pull a card and ask, what does this version of me who first bought this card or this deck, want to say to me today? Let's see. What does my teenage self that originally bought this deck want to say to my current self? Huh. Okay, so we got the devil. So my current or my child self or teenage self would like to remind me to not delve too deeply into temptations and to see past illusions, to not let myself be bound to anything, and to uh, be free. On that note, you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.